I wouldn't want to play Skip Bayless content on here, but this dude knows what he's doing, right? I mean, they're actors on that program. They're doing performance art, and Skip took to his social media to do this performance art. There's a lot of things that I want to point out about this clip. Why is his kitchen the ugliest kitchen I've ever seen? And he has a ton of money. I mean, the tile is yellow and black, piss yellow and black. He has a black shag carpet and a framed anchor. Put this up, Bradley, here, because you can see him waiting, waiting in the doorway. See that, guys? Zoom in, enhance if you're watching.
He's a Cowboys fan, and he has like Steelers tiling.
It is. I mean, whoever was the interior designer for this, I'm sorry, but you need to get another job because it is really ugly. And he has an Anchorman poster, which is hilarious to me in and of itself. But see that little hand? See that little jersey? Here he is waiting for his cue.
His wife probably.
It's like, yeah, his buddy, his wife doing this, his assistant. Here comes Skip to show how upset he is at Dak Prescott. He sighs. Okay. And he huffs and he puffs and he walks away. Go back to the beginning. I'm so sorry. After seeing, we're playing this again, and I know this is not really intellectual content, but I can't get over it. Him waiting in the doorway, which you can see. Then he walks in and goes, ah! He huffs and he puffs. Let's go. There he goes.
He got some sort of cue.
Yeah. Into the bagless trash can over there that he probably fished out, and then
he probably hasn't done this since he probably hasn't done this since he's done it with a Kaepernick jersey.
Yo, zinger!
the
It's so much there.
The wild thing about this is like Skip loves doing this type of performance art to the point where it's like borderline masochistic. Like, do you remember the video where, I don't remember after what Cowboys loss it was, where it's just like a front-facing video where he's just silent, like huffing
crying.
And he's just like
crying. He's forcing tears out.
And I'm like, my man, this is like you need help. Like even if it's performative, like this is like,
that's why he gets paid the big bucks though.
You're cutting a silent promo about your shitty NFL team, like for engagement to basically be called an asshole.
Yeah.
Like that's the point.
Yeah.
Like it's for people like us and others to just call you a piece
and make
of
fun of you. I mean, he's essentially standing in the middle of the town square and saying, "Throw tomatoes at me," and I get off on it. Yeah. Actually, I make money off of it.
Yeah, it's like I don't even call him
a circus clown.
I don't call him a clown derisively. I call him a clown to describe him professionally.
Yeah, no, that is what he fills out on his tax form.
It's like
professional clown.
Yeah, he's a clown. Like,
yeah.
he's a clown that works for Fox Sports.
I mean, he's a clown in many respects, but actually, legitimately, that is the role that he fills in society as a media clown.
I love
someone
it.
to perform. Yeah, and like it makes it better because it's the Cowboys, obviously.
Oh, of course.
Right?
It's like and also like it is. A few people were making this observation on Twitter. It is astonishing to me that we basically were in this same exact scenario a year ago. Like,
yeah,
these Cowboys somehow lost a game in the last second by a backbreakingly, impossibly stupid last play and last minute strategizing again.
I mean, the Cowboys have now lost in the divisional round 7 straight times.
Yep.
After reaching it,
they have not been to a conference finals like
26 years.
Since
the last time they won the Super Bowl, right?
Exactly.
What was that, 97?
I mean, their last road playoff win, which they got against the Bucks, was literally in the H.W. Bush administration. Like, we talk about the Cowboys in the same way as we talk about like, the Steelers or the Patriots as like a pedigree institution of the NFL. but it's a lot of like glorified older history because at this point, the age of Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman was almost 30 years ago. This team hasn't done anything significant or groundbreaking in the playoffs in a very long time.
They're the Toronto Maple Leafs of the NFL.
And it is such an apt comparison because of the historical weight combined with like the playoff impotence that they experience.
I mean, and also if hockey's Canada's sport, Toronto,
exactly,
it's their most popular team.
America's team is the Cowboys,
team.
exactly, or Canada's team is the Maple Leafs, and they both have the same habit of
star players,
attracting star players. The anticipation that this season or that season might be their year, only to get to this point and somehow lose in like uniquely devastating fashion.
It just goes to show that not all teams are alike in terms of even when they have talented rosters, and the more talented team won in that game.
Without question, that I gotta give credit because I gotta give credit on both sides, both of these units. The Cowboys defense had a good game plan.
They did. Dan Quinn's gonna leave that team and get a head coaching job.
He should at this point.
It seems like he's gonna go to Denver, which is an interesting choice.
Well, I also saw that
he would make that defense shut down.
I saw that there were some reports that Peyton got a second round that with Denver, so we'll see what happens there as well.
Sean, don't do that, dude.
I
really don't want to have to see you and Russell Wilson.
It's really devastating.
I like Sean Payton a lot, and I thought
really
he liked warm weather. This is why the Chargers are idiots, because he would have 100% taken that job.
There's no vacancy.
Yeah,
they still got their guy.
Yeah.